Make sure to check out my Patreon for exclusive videos never before seen on YouTube. And don't forget to also check out the memberships on my channel page to join and gain access to perks and see videos early. Make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell and be notified of new videos. All the support goes to the production of the channel for better content. Now let's get into the video. Real quick shout out to all the members that are there on the stream. Go check them out. Go give them a like, subscribe, show them some love and support. Also, if this video gets over 250 likes, I shall continue the series. Thank you all for the support. Let's hit 20,000 subscribers, and I will talk to you all later. What's going on, you guys? Major Dragon here, and today I want to apologize in advance as I have now gotten the virus. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not allowed to say it. It's a virus that came out in 2020, caused chaos. You guys know what I'm talking about. Came from a country. You don't know what I mean. I'm okay, but obviously you guys come first no matter what. So I have a video here, and over 1,000 votes. We have won the What If Beerus raised Goku and Vegeta. Now I want to make one thing clear, is that Beerus of course will be raising them, but it will also be Whis as well. And we know this because Beerus will still nap the same exact as before, as he still sleeps for long periods of time. But that's not really going to change with Beerus. But anyway, thank y'all for the support. Make sure to like this video. If this video gets to 250 likes, I will continue to the next part. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers, and let's get into the video. Bardock will still sacrifice himself to make sure that Goku was saved. Now during this time, Beerus was actually sleeping during this time, as he did visit King Vegeta a little bit earlier on, but then he actually went back to his planet and he fell asleep as he wanted Frieza to destroy the Saiyans, as they were a nuisance to him. Beerus in this what if actually did not fall asleep yet. He wanted to be sure that Frieza did his job right. Most of the Saiyans were completely destroyed, so Frieza did that job correct. But there was actually two Saiyans that Beerus would find out about from Whis that actually interested them. As the Oracle Fish would state that there were two Saiyans, now we know that there's Raditz and Nappa, but there were two special Saiyans that could help out Beerus in the long run. Now, Beerus didn't know what he was talking about. He said, who? And the Oracle Fish dreamed about it. The Oracle Fish would state that it is the Prince Vegeta, who would still be working under Frieza's left wing, and be the laughingstock, of course, as Frieza would still use him as a puppet. And there was also a Saiyan named Kakarot. Soon, he's said to be named Goku, as he'll arrive on planet Earth. This would actually kind of make Beerus be like, oh, why do I care about that? Vegeta's father was a fool, and he's a weakling. And also, this Kakarot doesn't really seem like he's anything special. Well, the Oracle Fish would state that this Kakarot, from my dreams, he could potentially be the one to be a god. Same with Vegeta as well. Now this would actually perk Beerus' interest, as Beerus never had the dream of a Super Saiyan god yet, but the Oracle Fish would have talked about it. Now once he talks about it, Beerus is like, a rival. Rivals that can match my power and give me a fight that I've been looking for. So he would think first, and he'll say, well, which one has more potential currently? And the Oracle Fish would state Vegeta. And this is true, guys. Vegeta is royalty. He does have a higher potential than Goku. This is just factual. During this time, Beerus himself would go meet Frieza. Now, from what we do know, is that Beerus literally said the next time when he meets Frieza, he's going to kill him. Guess what happens? Once when Beerus meets up with Frieza, who is terrified of him and his power, Beerus would then state, where is that Saiyan Prince Vegeta? I would like to see him. Now, of course, Frieza would then call him along, and Vegeta was terrified of his god of destruction. It was the same guy who stepped on his father. He was terrifying as Frieza. Now, Frieza would ask him, what are you going to do with him? Beerus would state, well, I'm actually going to be taking him, as whatever I do with him is none of your concern. There is actually something that I want to tell you. that your services are no longer needed, Frieza. Now, Frieza would be scared, but he knows that Beerus is talking about destroying him. So he would then go into his final form. He has no other option, and he would try and fight Beerus. Beerus would then hold his hand out, and he would easily dodge Frieza's attacks, as Frieza has power level 120 million, basically 80 million when he's not in his full power state. He has no chance against Lord Beerus. Beerus would then catch his hand and state, "I'm tired of you family and your scum being across the universe. I only kept you around because you did my job for me. But I gotta start stepping up. So I've been wanting to do this for a long time." Hakai. And he would completely obliterate Frieza. Now, Frieza's army would be in shambles at that point, as Lord Frieza was gone. At that point, you could argue that Cooler might be here and King Cold, but either way, yeah, I know that Cooler's not canon, but either way, Frieza's army would then go back to King Cold's army, or Cooler if you want. This would change a lot. So, Beerus would then take Vegeta to his home world and explain to him that you will be living here from now on and you will be trained from now on. And reasoning for this is because Beerus sees the potential of Vegeta. If he gets Vegeta strong enough, maybe even surpassing Frieza, maybe Vegeta can do his job for him, as Vegeta already was conquering planets to begin with, even as a kid. So why wouldn't he want to change that now? So the training would begin. Now, what about Goku? The events with Goku would play out pretty much the same as the same exact. Now, Whis would actually speak to the Oracle Fish, as the Oracle Fish states that Son Goku, though his power level is low, he will become very special. This would actually perk Whis' interest, as he can just feel something inside of this Saiyan. He doesn't know what it is, but he'll let the Saiyan grow on his own for now. Now, years would pass, and this is when, I would say after the Piccolo arc, when Goku defeated Demon King Piccolo, this is when Vegeta currently would be on Beerus' world. He did all the chores, he trained, Beerus trained with him mostly, but at this time, Beerus was exhausted, being away for a couple more years than he wanted to. So he would explain that he's going to fall asleep for the next couple of years, just take a little nap, and then he'll come back and he wants to fight Vegeta. How powerful is this teenage? At this point, Vegeta's pretty much a young man at this point, as Vegeta's a couple years older than Goku. How powerful is Vegeta? Well, for training for a long time with Beerus, for 5+ years or more, this version of Vegeta is far more powerful than the original. I would say that at this point, he still has not mastered God Ki just yet, as his body is too small and young. But he is starting to grasp, as now he's in the young adult age, so he's reaching his prime body as a Saiyan. Once when this is the case, he would start to be able to learn to use God Ki. And Whis handles God Ki a little bit better. Beerus knows destruction energy better, but he thinks that Vegeta's not even close to being ready for that yet. Whis is the best at teaching God Ki first. Once when he masters that, he will then start to teach him Hakai and destruction energy. So Vegeta here, how would he be? Well, I feel like Vegeta would pretty much be the same as he is always. Still arrogant, still cocky, very prideful, but he would respect Beerus and Whis as they're his masters. I feel like Vegeta is also more educated. I feel like Vegeta is not as evil as he was, because he was not forced by Frieza to go kill and do whatever they want and be tortured pretty much by Frieza. So Vegeta's a bit more at peace with himself. So he's still a bit of an arrogant dude. He's not very nice, but he's still the Vegeta we all know and love, but he's not pure evil. Like, he's not just going to kill you just to kill you, like how he used to be. He was an animal. Now, once when the time came, after when Goku defeated Demon King Piccolo, he was going to be trained by Kami. Now, Goku would leave and begin his training with Korn and Kami, alongside with Popo as well. Now, once when this is the case, Whis at this point thinks that, well, Beerus does kind of want the Saiyan to come here. Maybe I should go see what this Saiyan is up to. So he would actually open up his staff and look at what the Saiyan is doing, and the Saiyan is training. Whis notices something. This Saiyan is focusing a lot on similar mental training to what even Ultra Instinct is. Now, if you guys know and study Dragon Ball, Goku has actually been training Ultra Instinct for most of his life. Think about it, as if you look at the teachers and what they taught him, Goku was far more mentally sharp, and he practiced dodging on his own, even when he fought the likes of Popo. And he fought a clone of himself. He learned to dodge without even thinking, which is basically like an early Ultra Instinct, and also sense energy as well. So Whis actually finds this very interesting. Maybe the Oracle Fish was right that this Saiyan might be a little bit special. But of course, Vegeta's the main one, as Whis wants Vegeta to become the next god of destruction when Lord Beerus kicks the bucket one day. Or Vegeta will surpass him and take it for himself. Vegeta's goal is he wants to become a god of destruction. Of course, with Goku, he doesn't want to become a god of destruction. He doesn't want to kill nobody. So, I feel like Whis would then meet up with Goku. Kami was beyond shocked that Whis would be there, and he would bow and respect, same with Popo, as Whis would explain that he has taken interest in the Saiyan and he would like to take him to come train. Which, Kami would understand. He can't stop Whis anyway. So, wasn't this the case, Goku would be excited to go train with another teacher, as he thinks that Whis is really strong. They would arrive on Beerus' planet, and this is when Whis would explain to Goku about the Saiyans, who they were, what they are, what happened to them, with them being destroyed by the likes of an evil tyrant named Frieza. He never told Goku that it was Beerus that did it. He would also start teaching Goku, though Goku's still the same goofy kid, about the other 12 universes, teaching him about the gods of destruction, the roles of the angels, and the mortals. Now, this is when Goku would meet Vegeta. Now, Vegeta was confused. He thought that he was one of the last Saiyans left. He knows that Nappa and that maybe that Raditz guy's around, but he didn't know there was another one. He could instantly sense Goku's energy, and his power level was laughable. At this point, Vegeta has God energy at this point, getting there, so he's definitely in the higher Cell Saga power levels, or High Frieza Saga, if you want. He's extremely powerful. As of Goku, he's still the same power level as before, but he was excited to train. Now Whis would explain that he will train Son Goku alongside Vegeta, so Goku would actually begin doing the chores, as it was the same that Vegeta did when he started. Now Lord Beerus would sooner or later wake up within the next couple of years. Now, as we know, Goku disappeared while he was 15 to 16 years old, and for about 2 to 3 years he left to go train with Kami. Now, after 3 years, Goku at this point, with his natural adaptability, and he knows how to train smart, he, of course, is not caught up to Vegeta at all. But he has gotten far more powerful than the original, and he still explains that he does want to go back to Earth and go see his friends for the tournament, as it's been a long time. Now, would Vegeta want to go? I wouldn't really think so, but he's never heard of Earth before. He thinks that he would just beat everybody there, which is true. But Goku explains that, hey, we can actually have a match there. And Earth has some of the best food around, and you can meet my friends. Well, Vegeta never really had friends before, and Whis thinks that this could be a good time for him to get out of the planet and to go explore the universe a little bit. It's healthy for him. Vegeta would understand, and him and Goku, Vegeta is angry at him. Vegeta's stronger than him, he doesn't care. Vegeta's not as arrogant as he was, he's a bit more mature, as he's been taught his place by Beerus and Whis multiple times. He does look down on Goku a little bit, but because he's a low-class Saiyan, but at the same time, he has no hatred towards him. So he doesn't really hate him, he just tolerates him. So they would arrive on Earth, and Goku, of course, is a bit more mature. He's a couple years older. Now, Goku at this point is still a young man. He hasn't learned God Ki just yet. He's learning it from Vegeta, but mainly Whis, who is training him differently than even Vegeta, which confused him, but Goku's enjoying it. Goku at this point, training for 2 to 3 years with Whis, alongside a much more powerful Vegeta. At this point, starting to learn God Ki and train Whis' staff, which we know you have to practice God Ki to do so to be able to conceal your ki to move. Goku at this point is easily in the Frieza Saga levels in terms of power, and this is in his base form. Now, past this point, Goku would meet his friends, and he was very happy to see them. Now, he would still do his normal fighting. He would fight Tien, and he would easily defeat him without needing to remove his armor. Now, Goku's G would be very similar to the Resurrection of F, or early Dragon Ball Super when he got Whis' G, and his friends were happy to see him. They don't know who this other guy is, but Goku would explain that he's a Saiyan, and he's an ally, and he's been training with this angel and god of destruction, and they're really strong. Goku would still meet Chi-Chi. Now, Chi-Chi would still tell Goku that he has to marry her, which Vegeta found was hilarious, and I do feel like, knowing Goku's kind-heartedness, Goku would still say yes. So, during this time, Goku would then have his final match with Vegeta. As Piccolo Jr. was there, Vegeta knows that that isn't a Namekian. Now, Goku would easily, or Vegeta, would easily defeat Piccolo Jr. Piccolo Jr. is at the same power that he was before. He would have zero effort against him. So Goku would then spare his life as he knows that if Piccolo dies, Kami dies as well. Vegeta would then learn about the Dragon Balls, as he thought that there was only the Super Dragon Balls that are spread across the 12 universes. Would explain that yeah, apparently Kami can make them, and they're not as powerful as those Super Dragon Balls, the big ones, the planet-sized ones, but they can still do some awesome stuff. Now during this time, Goku would then have his match with Vegeta. It'll be a fun battle, as Goku and Vegeta fought almost in sync, as they've trained a lot together. Now even though Goku is very powerful, he wouldn't be able to last against the likes of Vegeta. Now Goku actually does have some Earth tricks up his sleeve, such as the Solar Flare, he has a Kamehameha against Vegeta, and other after image techniques that Vegeta's never seen before, the Kienzan, and that did give Goku a little bit of an advantage, especially when he did the Solar Flare attack, and Goku was able to do some damage to him, because remember, Vegeta's guard drops when Vegeta gets too cocky and arrogant, and since he's blinded, he can't see, Goku would then start to land some blows, maybe getting some little bit of scratch marks on Vegeta, but Vegeta would then still gut punch Goku and end the fight. Once when that's over, Vegeta is proud of the Saiyan, as he does respect his power. Now, the two would then, of course, Goku would get married to Chi-Chi, he would stay on Earth for a little while and have their son Gohan. Now, Goku knows that he has to go back and go train with Whis, as we know how Goku is, and he would go train with him. Now, unbeknownst to him, Raditz in the next couple of years would then be showing up to Earth. That is it for this one, if you guys. Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate the support. Let's hit the video to 250 likes, and comment down below what you guys think of the video. Also, what do you guys think will be happening next? Let's get to 20,000 subscribers. Make sure to check out some Dragon Ball merch. Thank you all for the support, and I'll talk to you all later.